Hi and welcome back. So today I'm going to install Python 3.9.0 that we talked about in the last video. I remember that in that last video I tried to install it with PyEnv, but the version was still not showing in the available versions. Now it is showing, but I'm going to install it with ASDF because I like to use it more. Because I have NVM, I have PyEnv, I have GVM, all in a single CLI. So basically ASDF is PyEnv, but it supports other programming languages. And it also has great documentation. You can check it out here, how to install it. Okay, so I have here this Python example project. I was doing some tests here with Jupyter notebooks, so that's why those checkpoints were showing here. And the first thing I noted is that they are not working properly right now, the Jupyter notebooks. But well, I suppose that is going to be fixed as soon as possible. Okay, so with ASDF, I just have to say ASDF list Python, and as you can see, I have here the versions that I have installed with ASDF. I also have the system version, which in my case I think is 3.8.5. Okay, so I'm going to say ASDF local Python 3.9.0. Now these .tool versions got created, Python 3.9.0. And if I type Python here, it's going to say Python 3.9.0. Okay, cool. Now let's create a virtual environment. I know this is not necessary, but just to show you, pipenv is one of the most cool virtual environment tool for Python. So I just have to say pipenv install -- Python and the version I want to install here. And well, it takes its time, but it's going to install this pip file and this pip file log in order to save your def dependencies and your default dependencies. Okay, so I'm going to create a new file here. It's going to be main.py because, as I told you, I would like to do it in a Jupyter notebook, but unfortunately they are not working properly right now. So one of the first features is that merge operator. So remember, this is going to be x from a, and y is going to be y from a. And if I create another dictionary, y from b, and z from b. Then I save it, and let's print simply a merge b. Let's see, run Python file in terminal. Okay, unsupported operand types for dict and okay, so that's because in VS Code we need to specify the Python virtual environment. So I click here in this thing here, and it's going to show me the virtual environments I have here. So if I type here pipenv shell, it's going to say that the virtual environment is python-example-9 ojjak9l. So this one here, I should select this one here. Okay, so now VS Code is going to create these settings.json that is going to specify the Python path, which is this one thing here. So if I run again, now it's showing me this dictionary: x from a, y from b, z from b. If I do the opposite, okay, so now here you can see that this message popped up: formatter autopep 8 is not installed. Well, yeah, it's very cool. to have this formatter. However, it is not working right now properly with Python 3.9.0. You can use this one, YAPF. This one is working properly. So you can install it, and pipenv is going to install it as a def dependency because, well, a formatter is just a def dependency. Okay, so now I have that formatter, and it's going to say to format and save. Now let's run the file again, and now I have y from A, okay, y from A, z from B, and x from A. So it's working as expected. So let's delete this, and let's create another, or let's explore another functionality, which is the greatest common divisor, the GCD. So I don't know, let's test it out. GCD of these numbers, let me see, and 46. Okay, so again, let's test it. And as you can see, the greatest common divisor of these numbers is 2. I can also test the least common multiple of these numbers. It's going to be this big number here. Okay, let's test another functionality like the type hinting. So create all. Remember that now we can just say that names is going to be a list of a string that is going to return none. And I can say for name in names print hello and the name. I don't know. And I can call this function with a list of a string. For example, like this. And let's see. Okay, hello David, hello Juan. And I don't have to import that list from the typing library. Okay, great. And last but not least, let me create a string like this. And let's test the remove prefix. So remove. As you can see, I have the auto completion, so it's working properly. And print string remove suffix with this d here. And if I click, I have this string and this string here. So the new Python 3.9 features are working as expected. But as I told you, there are some things that are not working as expected, like those AutoPep 8 and black formatters, the Jupyter notebooks, but I know they're going to be fixed soon because, you know, they're third-party libraries. Okay, so that's all. That's how you can test the new features by yourselves of Python 3.9. In order to deactivate this virtual environment, just type exit or deactivate, and that's all. Okay, so I hope you like this video. See you in the next one. Bye bye.